Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. My name is Kintu Everest Ivan. I'm broadcasting live from Uganda, Kampala. I'm a Tibetian since 2016. I love being a Tibetian. I love everything about this cryptocurrency. You know why? I've taken time to look at so many, but I've not found one satisfying. Personally, I have a company that deals in crypto assets, but I've not found any satisfying crypto asset like the billion coin. I've not found a community that is fulfilling as far as this industry is concerned, other than the Kringo society. So I'm very grateful to be a Tibetan, and I'm happy that today I'll be sharing with you as a way of expanding our community, expanding our society. My broadcasts are usually live, and they are from Monday to Saturday. The time is usually 21 hours to 22 hours. That is East African time. I normally want to start by saluting the admin. Admin, I salute you. You are doing a noble job, I must say. You are doing a noble job for the world. How I wish that all of us could see this and do not only appreciate you, but also to rally behind you in accomplishing the mission of this society, which is to end poverty. It's a huge mission. But like you have said, you have always prophesied that much as it is huge, together, each one of us doing a little piece, we can accomplish this. And the tentative date said for this to be accomplished, ladies and gentlemen, is next year, 2020. Just in the corner. Wow. I can't help to see that. However, for us to reach that, there must be some work to be done. And our leader in doing this work is the admin. And that's why I salute you, admin. Then our senior leaders, those that have done things so that we are able to look at them and imitate them. Senior leaders, we thank you so much for always leading the way. Today is 4th of January. The year is already moving at a very high speed, by the way. And you know why I'm saying this? And I'm going to say this because when I saw the reminder that the redemption period is coming to an end soon, I was like, wow, time flies. I remember when we were voting on extension of this date, it looked as if it was very far. But it's just in the corner, and now we are being reminded by admin that we should be conscious of this. This also means that whatever we do, we must speed it up. Whatever we do, especially the work of expanding our society, the Kringo society, must be sped up. Today, during my broadcast, I will look at the reminder that admin has posted, and I will go through it for all of us. Cookie Redemption Poll. That is the title. And here we can see, which date will result in greater community growth to close the November redemption period. That was the question. And we can see here the suggestions were third place, that was December 20th, 2018, and the vote was 3,440 votes. Then the second place was November 30th, 2018, with 5,208 votes. Then the first place was January 31st, 2019, with 8,432 votes. Now, this is the time that we are being reminded of, that is coming to an end in a couple of weeks to come. And we all know why we are reminded. A number of promotions are going on in which we are taking place, in which we are gathering cookies, which cookies are points that we collect. Then during this period, we redeem them into Kuringo coins. Kuringo coins, for the starters, are the small units of our coin, which is the billion coin. Okay, and these coins are spendable. They are spendable. It's money that you can spend either through a peer-to-peer mechanism, or through really buying stuff. So let me go through this reminder. The first paragraph says, the November redemption period extension until January 31st is coming to an end in just a few more weeks. If you're fairly new to the TBC community, you have enjoyed a long extension of the November redemption period. As long as you are qualified, you need to complete at least one transaction in order to be qualified to take advantage of this extension. For details, please read. And we can see here, admin gives us a link to this article that he posted on 21st of November 2018 with the title, November redemption period will be extended until January 31st, 2019. So this is what I'm talking about, that indeed time flies. Let me just take maybe a paragraph just to remind ourselves of what admin said in that article. Admin would like to thank the members that participated in the poll about extending the November redemption period. The poll question was, which date will result in greater community growth to close the November redemption period? The larger part of the TBC community answered that January 31st ending of the November redemption period would result in greater community growth. I mostly agree with the poll result. But as you can see, the second place polled said it would be best to end on November 30th, 2018. And I understand why these members think it should end then. Only during the redemption period can people all around the world become instant TBC millionaires. Everyone wants to become a millionaire. and we provide a solid path ahead to make that happen. Outside of a redemption period, members only get cookies which are not spendable or transferable. Yet, the time in between redemption periods allows us as a community the time to educate our new Waste members properly before they have access to an abundance of coins that are spendable. The education is priceless. Without the education, chaos develops due to misunderstanding and ignorance. The main problem with extending is that some new members don't understand the value of completing a transaction with their sponsor. Without members going out there sponsoring new members, TBC doesn't grow. See the problem? That was the article that now resulted in this period that now we are reminded of its ending very soon. You've seen in that article, admin was talking about the importance of this period that we are winding up. It's a period of educating our newest members. The new members, I believe you've seen this. It's a period of growing our community, the TBC community. So it's a very important period for all of us new members, but also those that have been in the TBC community for some time. You will see that admin goes on to say, be sure to click the redeem now button in the rewards area of KCBO before January 31st, 2019, in order to convert your cookies into Kringles. Cookies are basically points compared to Kringles that are spendable coins, which you can use at participating merchants or trade them peer-to-peer at the current price. We encourage members to wait until the end of a redemption period before they complete the redeem now process to convert their cookies into Kringles, because members have many ways to keep on accumulating more cookies all month long. Any cookies left over at the end of this month after you completed the redeem now process will carry over into the next redemption period in May of 2019. The other point here that we need to understand is that much as we are being reminded of the end of this period, again, we don't need to panic. We don't need to panic. We still have some weeks. And these weeks, like Admina said, or said prior in the article that brought in this period, that this is a time for us to educate our newest members, but also most importantly, these members that have been recruited in the community need to understand, much as they bring growth to our community, but also need to understand the importance of this community, the value of the coins that they are going to acquire. I remember when the cookie reward points began, somewhere admin said that this will help us also, especially the new members, before they use our money, to understand its value. You know, I remember for us who came in early, we were given actually spendable coins, and you and me know how much these coins were also misused. I remember also that is when I heard of the word orphaned coins, orphaned kringles, because people did not understand the value of what they were getting. People were like, okay, it was like any other crap around. And thanks be to God that admin was able to see this and they come up with a solution. And I think all of us agree that this period, the redemption period, is very, very important. Before you give somebody money just like that, let these people do some work. One, spend some time to be educated on our community, to be educated on our money. What does it mean? How does it work? So that by the time they start, or by the time they now have this money in their wallets, in their hands, for them to spend, they are able to know what they have and the value that is holding or behind the Kringle coins. So this period is very, very important. But also, the other point I want to emphasize before I read the last paragraph is the importance of growth of our community. All along, admin has been telling us that we need to empty his wallet, his main wallet, because ours are sub wallets. So we need to empty his. We need to get coins out of his wallet to the sub wallets. And it is through this cookie rewards that we actually empty the admin's wallet. But also, most importantly, the emptying of this wallet must be translated into the growth of our community. This is another way. This is a very important thing that we've got to look at during this period of redemption. That's when we actually expand our community. Remember, our target by 2020 is to have at least a coin, a full TBC coin in hands of 1 billion people. And this work cannot be done by admin alone. This work cannot be done by only senior leaders. This work has to be done by you and me. Admin has put very good measures, very good tools for us in the blog. Remember, the blog is our resource. It is where we go and acquire knowledge and get everything that we want to know about our community, about our society, so that we are able to grow a community that we actually understand. So growth during this period of redemption is very, very important. And this is also where you need to ask yourself, what is your participation during this period? These kind of phases that we are given by admin, for example, like the redemption phase, the redemption period, it's a time also for us to see that we are doing something, we are contributing something, we are doing something that is going to contribute to the wealth that is being created within our lives, the wealth that is being created within our wallets. You get the point? It sometimes we need to ask also ourselves, what are we doing? Are we contributing enough to the growth of our community? That's one. Two, are we contributing ably to the nurturing of the wealth that is being created in our lives or in our wallets? So this is the period, and all have the opportunity to contribute. Make it a point to contribute by bringing somebody to this community. Make it a point by giving a gift to somebody, and this gift will bring in somebody to this community. And remember, the value of our coin is based on human beings. Every person that joins our community takes up value of our coin by a certain proportion. You see? Meaning that even if you chose to bring 10 people during this month of redemption period, you will have contributed a lot to the value of the wealth that is being created in your life through the Kringle coins that you see in your wallet. And how beautiful it is when that time of liquidation comes, where we can spend where we shall be able to spend our coins to buy this, to buy that. You know, you will feel you will feel really part and parcel of this community because you will have contributed. You will not feel guilty. You know, sometimes when you go and they start enjoying certain things that you've not worked for, deep down you feel guilty. You are like, oh my goodness, what have I done? You know, sometimes I want to think of, say, if you've gone somewhere, you found these people have prepared their meal very well, and you enjoy this meal. You know, other than you enjoying the meal, sometimes also you feel, but what have I contributed to making this meal, to bringing about this meal? You know, and this can take away the joy, the satisfaction you would have gotten from the meal. So to avoid this, as Tibetians, let us use this time to participate. Let us rally behind the admin, the senior leaders to grow our community, and also to empty his wallet by doing that. Finally, the admin says in this reminder, from the beginning of February until the end of April this year, new members coming in during that time will not have immediate access to the redemption period process. They have to wait until May in order to redeem cookies. Only through partnerships will new members then be able to earn cash flow within the TBC community. If you do not know how to cash flow in TBC now, you should partner up with a cash flowing leader and learn how partnerships work. You can earn cash flow even on your very first day as a new member, regardless if we are in a redemption period or not. We have a cash flow system that works, and if you follow it, you will earn daily cash flow from it. TBC can be a full-time job for anyone that wants it. Enjoy the remainder of this redemption period. So this is the reminder from the admin. In that last paragraph is hinting on very important points that probably we all need to understand and work on. Now, when you look at our system, it's the only system that have come about that caters almost for everybody. Even our newest members, you can cash flow. Cash flowing here simply means you having an income coming to your account, coming into your hands, coming into your wallet. Cash flow simply means that. Our system, you just need to plug in whether you came yesterday, whether you came a month ago, whether you came 3 years ago. I may have more experience than you, but when it comes to actually cash flowing, we both cash flow there and then. How beautiful that is. system is. Have you thought about that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity that we can give our friends, our dear ones. This is a gift that we can give out to the world, to the society. Time has never been my best ally. In this 1 minute, once again, I want to thank admin for always being there, for always taking time to write. I'm a journalist by profession. I know how much power goes into writing, putting thoughts together. So, admin, I thank you for always putting these kind of pieces for us to use in educating and expanding our community. Once again, senior leaders, I salute you. Thank you for always being there. Thank you for always teaching us what to do. As I wind up, my broadcasts are usually scheduled on channel 14. The time is 21 hours, half past 21 hours to 22 hours East African time. I still remain Ivan Kintu from Uganda, broadcasting live. I'm proud to be a Tibetan. Good night.